His concern for soil is rooted in his past as a firefighter and from the way his parents raised him.
Caring about the planet in any way that I could, and then taking my first soils class, which, funny, I teach that same class now. So I took that class at Chico State, and now I'm the instructor of that class. I always like when I can use the word germane, right? Germane means like pertaining to. So this is germane. And it really hit me how important soils were as a regulator of the world and a provider and a supporter of humanity. Soils bring together all the major cycles on the planet, the water cycle, the air gas cycle, the atmosphere. It's the interface with the solid earth, the geology of the planet, and it regulates biology. Both things that fix carbon and energy, plants, autotrophs, and all the other organisms on the planet that consume the products of the autotrophs, heterotrophs like us and microbes and things like that. So soils bring all of those things together and regulate how much gas is exchanging from soil and plants back to the atmosphere. The soils are the largest reservoir of carbon on the planet, drawing down or storing carbon that we've emitted through industrialization of humanity, through the burning of fossil carbon. So people are looking at soils as a place for carbon to be stored.
And wildfires release that stored carbon into the atmosphere. And when too much carbon is released into the atmosphere, human health, he says, is directly threatened by toxic gases. That's why the impact wildfires have on soil has become such a big issue.
And when we talk about wildfire, that's a huge issue because when we have a large wildfire, we're emitting all that stored carbon in the biomass, and often carbon that would also be in surface soils, back to the atmosphere in an uncontrolled way.
Simply put, he says, the importance of soil in our lives cannot be underestimated.
Soils are not just the brown stuff that ends up on your shoe, right? It's an incredible universe that you can spend the rest of your life enjoying if you find a way to it. We interact with soils every day, so from the time you're born until the time you die, you're interacting with soils in one way or another, right? Either through direct contact, they allow for things to grow.